A 3-hour flight somehow lasted 5.5 years, yet the crew and passengers had no idea anything was wrong. When the captain contacted air traffic control to request landing, the tower staff were completely stunned. After repeatedly confirming the plane's identity, they finally allowed it to land at a remote airfield. But instead of being greeted by loved ones, they were met by a swarm of police officers. The passengers were confused, they had no idea what was going on. The police chief helplessly told them,
"The problem, ladies and gentlemen, is your plane departed Montego Bay, Jamaica on April 7, 2013. Today is November 4th, 2018. You've all been missing, presumed dead for 5.5 years.
Everyone looked at each other in disbelief, unable to accept it as truth. To figure out what really happened on the flight, the authorities impounded the plane and questioned every single person on board. To their surprise, everyone gave the exact same account. Nothing unusual happened on board, just one strong turbulence mid-flight, and then everything went back to normal. After 36 hours of fruitless investigation, the passengers were allowed to return home to their families. To them, the flight lasted only 3 hours, but their families had waited 5.5 years. Anna's mother had passed away, and her little niece had grown into a young woman. As a police officer, she returned to her precinct, only to find her desk was gone. Her boyfriend had married her best friend. Everything had changed so much she was completely overwhelmed. The only good news was her nephew with leukemia. He had only been given 6 months to live, but with 5 years of medical advances, there was now a new treatment he might actually survive. Meanwhile, the investigation team kept examining the plane. They were determined to uncover the truth. How could a plane fly for 5 years, yet not a single passenger had aged a day?